Hello guys, welcome back at Hopium Atom series. We are going today to make a homemade falernum. A falernum, it's actually a spice syrup. If you're thinking about it. Syrup is a big word because syrup will mean that it's non-alcoholic, but actually we do add some alcohol into it a little bit in order to keep the liquid for longer and to preserve it properly. Anyway, there is quite a bit of ingredient in front of me, but I'm going to explain to you. It's pretty simple. First thing you're going to need is a bowl. I actually put in that bowl already a pineapple. I would say bigger it is, longer it's going to take to extract some of the juice, so don't make it too big. So I prepared everything in front of me. Just to enumerate, we're going to have some sugar, we're going to have some pink peppercorn, some green cardamom, some cloves, some cinnamon, some Chinese 5 spice, some ginger juice, which I pressed already, which I juiced already using a centrifuge, and also some rum, overproof rum, over 63% ABV, so a wake-up rum. And also some zest. I prepared in advance zest of grapefruit, 2 zest of lemon and 2 zest of lime. I don't mind if you mix it up together, simply because that's all gonna be all together in a bowl. So first thing to do is we are gonna actually use a pestle and mortar. So I'm moving that a little bit, and we are gonna just break few of the spices, mostly the cardamom, the green cardamom. So in case of you never saw. Actually, the green cardamom, you've got little grain inside the shell, so we need to open up that shell. I'm gonna put the pink peppercorn as well. We're gonna mash them a little bit. I'm gonna put the cloves. So I didn't tell you really the ingredient on the way of spices. So I use 15 grams of pink peppercorn, 5 grams of cloves, and 5 grams of green cardamom. And I'm gonna actually just use a pestle and mortar, just give a little push on it, a little muddle to break up a little bit the spices. No need to spend too much time on it. And once that's done, you can actually pour everything straight into the bowl with the pineapple. And that part is done. Then we're gonna add to the mix 5 grams of ground cinnamon, 5 grams of Chinese 5 spice. We're gonna add the zest, so as I said, 1 grapefruit, 2 lemon, 2 lime. And we're gonna add the sugar, 800 grams of sugar, so quite a lot. Use a spoon, start giving a mix, so just be gentle, take your time. You don't want to spill anything, just a little mix. Try to mix up spicy, sugar, everything to coat actually your pineapple. So the whole idea of the falernum, it's actually to extract the juice of the pineapple itself. So we're gonna actually leave that marinate for quite a while. So you will see tomorrow that it will look very different. Right now it looks pretty dry, but tomorrow, trust me, there will be quite a lot of humidity. It will be quite wet. It's not finished, but almost. We're gonna add the ginger juice, so 20 milliliters of fresh ginger juice, and 150 ml of the overproof rum. I'm using Wray & Nephew. If you find any other type of overproof, I don't mind. It doesn't have to be an expensive overproof rum. It doesn't have to be aged, so it can be a white spirit really. And once that's ready, you can leave the spoon inside. I'm gonna cover the whole mix. I'm gonna put that in a fridge, leave that for 24 hours. To be honest with you, if you want to keep it longer, if you want to let it marinate for longer, I don't mind at all. Actually, I think more it marinates, better it will be. I think the best I've done will be probably 72 hours. I would say 3 days of marination, but 24 hours is more than enough. You will actually see tomorrow the mix will look a bit different, so it will be much easier for you to understand. Thank you very much. I see you tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. So we've been now waiting over 24 hours for our falernum. It is actually ready. It's actually looking very good. So we've got one really more thing to do. So I'm gonna, of course, take off the cover. You can give a little stir if you want to. It still should be quite, how do you say, should be still a bit of sugar, like you don't have to worry about that. It's normal, you can mix it a bit. I can smell it from here, it actually smells amazing. So you're just gonna need one thing, sorry, to be ready with, which is the water. So I put 800 ml of water right there, it's a kettle. Great thing is I can choose the temperature. I put it at 70 degrees exactly, sorry. So I didn't boil it. Avoid to boil, simply because again you can keep longer your syrup later. So 70 degrees here. If you don't have a kettle, you can choose the temperature, don't worry. Use a saucepan, measure 700 ml. Just avoid to boil the water, that's the best. Just make it quite warm so we're gonna be able to dissolve the sugar left in a mix. So let's pour everything into the mix. Just don't burn yourself if it's too hot. Perfect. And I'm gonna give a stir. And the idea is to stir everything. Be careful, be mindful to not spill anything. The idea is to try to actually dissolve all the sugar, so it's gonna be much easier to pass it through later, okay? And you can see it took some color. The smell is actually amazing, huh? If you're doing it at home, guys, from where I'm standing, it's smelling amazing. Parfait, that's really good. You can see the spoon now is quite clean, so perfect. Okay, so guys, now we're just gonna pass it through. That's all ready. Take it and everything through a strainer. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start bottling. I'm gonna put that here, it's not a problem. I'm gonna take the excess and your Falernum is ready. You just have to keep it in the fridge and you can keep that for approximately 3 months. That wouldn't be a problem at all. So guys, now that we've got our Velvet Falernum all bottled, we're gonna make a very good drink. One of my favorites. It's a little brother of one of my favorite drink, a daiquiri. This one is called a Royal Bermuda Yacht Club. It's a rum sour already, but we're gonna use a Falernum instead of using classic sugar syrup or classic castor sugar. So we take a shaker. It's a shaken drink. Everything in a small tin. So we're gonna put the lime. I measure 25 ml of lime, fresh lime. It's been squeezed a few seconds ago actually. We're gonna add the Falernum. So the Falernum, just to let you know, the recipe we do is not overly sweet. It's a very sweet drink, of course. I wouldn't especially just drink it like that. But what I'm trying to say is it's not a rich syrup at all. It's actually a pretty light syrup because there is way more juice compared to, more liquid actually, compared to sugar. So don't be worried, you can pour 25 ml and straight in a shaker. And actually, if it's not sweet enough for you, when the drink is done, if it's too sour for you, I'm more than happy for you to add up some more. Actually, I will try. If I'm not happy, I'm happy to add up a little bit more. Rum, I'm using Havana Club, Cuban rum, 3-year-old, so gold rum, very delicate, very easy. 50 ml. It's actually a very good rum for a daiquiri. If you don't have Havana Club, you can use Bacardi. I'm more than happy for you to use Bacardi. Use a Spanish style rum. So 3 ingredients, simple as that. We're gonna put some ice into our shaker. Fill up the small tin, sorry, with ice. And we're gonna give a shake. So I'm gonna quickly try the drink before I pour it, because if it's not sweet enough, I can easily add up now some syrup. To me, it's really good. We are very lucky to have freezer here. If you can try to keep your glassware chilled, that's always better. Keep your cocktail cold a bit longer. So yeah, just need to pour, sorry, the drink. We're gonna double strain it. The reason why we double strain it is to avoid to have especially some little crystal of ice floating on the top of the drink. And this is actually a Royal Bermuda Yacht Club. Garnish wise, personally I don't put any. Some people, they put a dry lime wheel. I like to keep my daiquiri very simple. So here it is, guys. I leave you to enjoy that one. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon.